Bitcoin cost is finding support as cost activity gets supported at $28,695, starting a circle back in feeling. Ethereum cost bobs off $1,928.89 for the second week straight, showing bulls are adding more weight to the exchange activity. XRP cost is set for another crush to the drawback as the last negative sign before a circle back. Bitcoin value, Ethereum and other digital currencies are balancing out after the cryptographic money space got butchered last week and 14 days prior. As cost activity solidifies further in all cases, bulls and financial backers are getting involved with cost activity at the lower end as signs cost activity is supported have begun showing. Hope to see a convention into the end this week and throughout the end of the week as a couple of tail gambles are set to be removed from the convey. Bitcoin value set to bounce 22%. Bitcoin cost is set for a circle back after an exceptionally fatigued downtrend that has been available all through May. With a few tail takes a chance with swelling, the wait was simply a lot for bulls to guard the key $30,000 handle and, surprisingly, presently the level looks dangerous as bears are utilizing the handle to trap bulls and crush them out forcefully. In any case, that playbook situation is set to change in their disapproval as bulls are beginning to purchase underneath $30,000 and, thusly, are supporting cost activity, with $28,695.13 arising as a key help level which has held for a second week straight. BTC cost is, thusly, seeing a few bullish signs, as along with the new steady level, the relative strength index is flatlining and could begin to exchange up a piece as a sign that bulls are getting involved with the cost activity, and offsetting bears. That would make an interpretation of itself into BTC cost activity popping above $32,649.28. In the event of a day-to-day close over that level this week, the leap would be set for a lift towards $36,709.19. which would begin to debilitate the downtrend and potentially break it going into the following week. Bears could utilize a similar system, in any case, by hugely shorting BTC cost at $30,000 and running cost activity down again in a bull trap. In such a situation, bulls could get crushed against $28,695.13, making an open hole with BTC cost falling towards $24,000 once more, as it completed 3 weeks prior. After that it might actually take more time for bulls to characterize a strong level once more, as this would mean further tainting Bitcoin value as of now gouged appearance. Ethereum cost is seeing indications of bulls mediating in cost activity as a few outside components for digital currencies begin to ease. Most importantly is the dollar's solidarity, which is beginning to blur and is opening up a space to the potential gain for ETH cost, along with tail chances reducing because of positive signs coming from Moscow on potential discussions and the resuming of the ports and exchange with Ukraine. Add the gentle tailwind from values which are beginning to track down a level to mobilize from, and it seems to be Ethereum cost is at long last approaching its defining moment. ETH cost is supported by bullish activity at $1,928.89, concerning the second week straight. The level is holding support and ought to offer sufficient interest side volume for a potential bounce back going into the end of the week. The blurring dollar ought to open up additional space to the potential gain and see a decrease in negative volume, with cost organizing a revisitation of $2,278.42 a halfway boundary. From that point, value activity could inflatable to $2,695.79 on the off chance that values can mobilize a couple of continuous days and the Nasdaq can discover an additional quiet grounds to exchange. Be that as it may, the crypto winter may not be finished at this point as ETH cost has not yet met its tipping point. As strain works to the drawback, it could convert into cost activity, with worse high points and a potential break beneath $1,928.89 towards $1,688.39. Regardless of whether ETH cost falls through that level, a hole towards $1,404.12 is approaching and adding one more 30% cheapening to the generally spooky cost activity. Swell cost isn't a few quiet waters after the vessel took weighty water in difficult situations with a few dangers moving through monetary business sectors and dollar strength choking XRP caused activity. As weeks pass, in any case, the center is probably going to move towards the late spring. And a few tell chances flattening or getting settled as financial backers get increasingly more data and information to fill in the spaces for their future evaluation. A circle back is then expected as the cost unites and matures for a bullish breakout. XRP cost could then energize back to $0.4974, dominating ETH and BTC and breaking out of the downtrend by entering through the red plummeting trend line. For sure, a week-by-week close above $0.4974 could prompt another leg higher, with cost activity extending towards $0.6000. That would mean a 55% cost increment for XRP's presentation. The gamble is, obviously, that XRP is at present not even close to any critical level that could be utilized for bulls as an anchor highlight hop from. The closest level within reach is $0.3616, which is another 15% to the drawback. However, regardless of whether bears had the option to extract bulls from their positions, another metal container of misfortunes could get opened up. Once underneath $0.3600, an enormous drop towards $0.1730 could mean an extra 52% of losses on top of the generally 15% caused. Friends, I really need your support, so if you liked this video, please like, subscribe to the channel and write any comment right now.